Morning guys, welcome back. I've been to the dentist this morning for a checkup and I never went to the dentist during COVID and I lost me NHS spot, so it was a catalogue of unfortunate events. My mum and dad had passed away. My head was all over the place. They died within 12 weeks of each other. And I was moving. So I said to my old dentist I was going to move to a new one. This was prior to COVID. This was 2018. Anyway, just never got round to going because I was just sad. My head was all over the show. Anyway, COVID hit. And then after that, you couldn't get a dentist, could you? Not an NHS one anyway. So let me get my chair. So anyway, I went to I left it until about 18 months ago. And I was grinding my teeth and I took a chunk out the bottom of my right tooth and thought I'll have to go. Anyway, I went and I had really bad recession, especially this one here at the bottom. So she said, she filled it and she said, we recommend you seeing the hygienist every 3 months to try and get rid of these pockets that you've got through not going to the dentist. Prior to that, I always went to the dentist. Not so much as a kid, because in the 70s, you didn't go to the dentist, and I was born in 1970. So anyway, kept on going and paying. The filling, well, it wasn't even a filling, it was just didn't have to have a drill, but they filled it. Cost me an arm and a leg, but I had to go and I had to pay. So I always talk about the universe looking after you, don't I? So I went in today to see Sarah for my checkup. Saved him, sprayed Janine, I'm spitting all over the show. I had the hygienist last week. And she said, we've got a few spaces on the NHS, Janine, so do you want me to put you on the NHS dentist? So it was like, yay! So it's cheaper. And if I have to have a fill-in or anything, untoward happens, then, you're just relieved, but then you're smiling because you think, yeah, the universe is really, really looking after me. If you watch my other videos, even the tiniest thing, isn't it? It gives you what you need. So yeah, so that was it. But I wanted to come on anyway, because I'm doing budgets April, aren't I? And I was thinking yesterday, I did the breakfast, didn't I? And I did the biscuits, what I'd made, and I was thinking, well, say you don't want to make biscuits, so you can make this breakfast with the oats instead in place of the biscuits. If you watched yesterday's video, then you'll see I used the biscuits. Now I've got 2 of them left, so I'm going to use them because they do go off because I've made them and they've got bananas in them, so they don't last forever. I reckon about 5 or 6 days now I made them. They're on day 3. But you could add some of this to yesterday's breakfast, so make it all up like I did yesterday. If you haven't seen that video, then go and watch it if you want to. Don't want your arm up your back. And then you could add, say, one of them is 10 grams. So if I'm using porridge oats instead of biscuits, I'd add 4 of them into my mix, and it's nice. And I don't let it soak overnight, oats or anything like that. And I tell you for why, because you get the crunchiness and you have to chew more. And the more you chew, the more you signal to your brain that you're full. Do you know what I mean? For anyone that, I love me food. And, I like to eat stuff that I'm going to have to work to eat, so that it gives me that signal to my brain that, Janine, you've eaten enough now before my belly gets full. So that's what I do. I don't soak them. You can if you wanted to, but I think that's a good tip. What else was I going to say? So I was just getting my dates out and Duncan dropped them all over the floor. I've washed them, so I'm going to have 6 dates today. Normally I have 3, don't I? Or 4 at a push if there's a little one. But the antics, because Cece can't have dates, they're not good for dogs. She's on the floor now. She is good, Cece's my dog. And she knows not just to take food, but she's looking at it, and I'd picked 5 up and I'd missed one. And I seen her sniffing and she's looking at me and going like that, because she is a good girl. She won't just take food. And I thought, crikey, there's another one there. So I I picked it up and gave it to her. I had something else to tell you. What else did I have to tell you? Oh, I forgot. I'm always doing that, aren't I? Oh yeah, this isn't it, but I found my Brazil nuts. They were in the cupboard from anyone watching yesterday. I couldn't find my Brazil nuts. I knew I had some more. That's what I wanted to tell you. So all my prior videos, I'm gonna just make me breakfast while we have a chat. So all my prior videos, I don't think I mentioned this yesterday. As I've said yesterday, Cece has a bit, so she's gonna have half a strawberry, but she can't have berries. There's a bit of berry on that. Take that off. And there's the berry mix. So I was doing my videos and I'm okay with it. I mean, as I've said to you before, I don't want to be Disney standard. I'm never going to be Disney standard. The moment I start taking myself too seriously, excuse me, is the moment I'm going to stop enjoying doing what I'm doing. And I'm really, really enjoying just making these videos. You know, they make me accountable and hopefully they'll help one person. Even just help one person. Oh, that's not the one I need. That one's shut. Bear with. So anyway, I'll have forgot what I was trying to say to you by the time. Oh no, I won't. Hold on. Oh, there it is, guys. So I've been making the videos and using iMovie to upload them. That's my Greek yogurt that I use. Again, I don't measure, I just do by eye. I did measure, but I don't now, because I want to try and get away from, you know, being sort of always thinking about food, because I think in my experience, you know, and I did use NutriCheck for a good while, and I have for many years, even when I was struggling with my weight. But I think now if I can do it without, then it's a bit like a double-edged sword, isn't it? When you now you log everything, I'm not telling you not to, but for me, it's like, that's a bit facetious. It just reminds me of food more. It makes me think about food more. So, and I don't really, because I like my food and I like to eat, I don't really want to be reminded of it. Does that make sense? So I don't use the NutriCheck app anymore. I just judge. And so far, I think this might be my third week or my second week. As I say, it's pretty new. I'm doing okay and I've managed to maintain my weight. So I think that's good. So just have a little go at this. It is so nice. I get the 0% fat one because they're not taking anything out of that by 0% fat in it. They're just draining it. So it's nothing's been added in to make it tasty, and it is nice. So I digress. So anyway, I was making my videos. When I uploaded it onto iMovie, just kept cutting my head off, and if you've watched them, you'll see. And I could go back and change them all, but I did think about it, but then I thought, it just takes the fun out of it, guys. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I want to help myself and I'd like to help other people, whether it be with, you know, budgets or, you know, realising that you can eat healthy, nice foods and still like lose weight or maintain your weight, non-ultra processed foods. Obviously you can still have some processed, well, not say you, but I mean in general. You know, support for if you don't know what to cook, if you don't think you're a great cook, and believe you me, everyone's great. So, and that's what I wanted to do, and I didn't want to go back and change them. Anyway, I digress. So I was realising that it just was cutting my head off, and I got this iMovie because it seems the easiest one to do. And thought, right, I'm going to watch a YouTube video to see how it, you know, why it's cutting my head off. Anyway, if you see my video yesterday, the one, what one is it? Oh, crikey. It's not the budget one where I do my shopping haul because my head's cut off on that. It's about to there, it's cut off. It's the one after, the breakfast one. I realised that if you go in on iMovie, and you tap on it, there's a little cross there at the top of the screen in the middle, and you tap on the cross and it says shrink to fit, and then you go to the left onto the big screen and you get the picture and you pinch it, and that part of your movie, it shrinks that down to the size, so it worked. So it was made up with myself. I thought, yeah, there you go, Janine. So anyway, just get another spoon. I'm gonna I might have a look at editing. Let me get the scissors down here. I might not, because I don't want to take... Oh, I haven't got any scissors, guys. Yeah. I don't want to take the fun out of what I'm doing, and I am enjoying myself, so there you go. So yeah, that's just what I wanted to come on and say, that if you're not making biscuits, then you can always use your oats. I'm having 2 of them today. 2 of the chai seeds. All of these are in my budgets, except for the flax, because I already had them in. And I wasn't going to buy any more, because look how many I've got. I'm only going to have 1. But you could leave them out, and you can put them in your next shopping haul. Them chai seeds will last you for ages. Just have 1 a day. As I say, I alternate. I have 1 or I have 2. I did buy a bag of nuts. What did I buy? They Brazil nuts. What? Did I buy Brazil nuts yesterday? Oh, anyway, I bought a bag of nuts. I'm going to use Brazil nuts today. 1, 2, because I've already eaten 1. I'm supposed to only have 3 a day of Brazil nuts because of the selenium in them. Again, I'm half a job Henry. I give you half a story, but I do know that too much selenium... Just dropped the dates. Too much selenium is not great for you, so you might want to look that up. I'll have a little look, and next time I'll tell you why. So what else have I got to say? My stand hasn't come yet to put my iPad on, so that I can get better takes. And after later on today, I'm gonna make a loaf today, but I'm not gonna film that. I might film it again in a little while with the proper video on, so that everything's not cut off. But at this moment in time, I can't fit everything in today. So tonight I'm going to make me beans one, which you come on and you can watch, can't you, if you want to. The one that I've made it before, but Kay, my friend, also known as Kirsten, she recommended it to me to add some cheese, some feta cheese and some jalapenos. So that's what I'm going to do tonight, and I'm going to put my bread with it. Pardon me. I'm also going to make some of these biscuits, not today, because I've still got 2 left, but I'm going to try, if you see my other video, you'll have seen putting some sweeties in them. So, you know, the sugar-free ones that I bought, and see whether that works out as a treat. So we shall see. I feel like I've missed something off there, guys. Have I? Nuts. There's CC's a little bit. Nuts. Just chop it. Strawberry up. Nuts, seeds, dates. I mean, no, I haven't, have I? Anyway, I'm rambling. So I'll be on after. I say that like you're watching me real time, don't I? And I'm going to do the tea, which again is part of the budget meal. I am writing down everything that I have within what I've bought on the budget meal, and at the end of the month I'll do a summary. As I say, if I do any more shopping, I'll let you know. I did say I've got 3 chicken breasts in the freezer. We'll come to that another time. What I'm doing tonight is all on the shop that I bought, except for the bread. But you could buy a loaf, even if you were... There's loaves you can get that are quite cheap, that don't have a lot in them. The cheaper ones tend to have less in them because they stay fresher for the least amount of time. But next month, or you could, you know, think about making bread. You know, I'm not trying to push anything on you, but if you wanted to have bread with it, when Kirsten makes it, she just has brown bread with it. And although I'm trying to make bread because I want, you know, so lower carbs and stuff like that. We've all got our own agenda, haven't we? And for me, I'm a little bit further along now from if you're someone watching me for the first time and you're just starting on your journey. So for me, at the beginning, I got rye bread from from Aldi. Do you know what I mean? And I use that now because I'm making my own bread. But there's no great shakes about buying bread. Any type of bread. Again, if you're doing the 80-20 rule, 80% non-processed and 20% you can consider processed foods, that's absolutely fine, isn't it? I don't want you to go mad about checking labels and all that. I just want to try and help people again. You know, help myself, help people who are on a budget, help people who want a bit of a cleaner living lifestyle, help people who maybe, you know, want to lose a bit of weight, and just help and be kind, full stop. So that's it. Ramble over for today. I'm going to get my little biscuit out. I've got 2 left, as I say. And then I'm going to have my breakfast with a drink of water. I've had 2 coffees this morning, albeit one of them was decaf. And I'm going to enjoy my brekkie. So have a good day. As I say, take care of yourself, love yourself, and be kind to yourself. Mwah. Bye-bye.